make sure you tune in to Justice Con. It looks good. I mean, I noticed Chris Swanson there, he's gone way up there, and so deservingly so. He started YouTube, I think roughly about the same time I started doing this wee video. And I'd constantly used him for the Facebook page I used to run, and he's well talented, well good, and I swear, if you're following me, then you've got to follow him. He's much better. But I want to talk about the wee clip that Ray Fisher posted. It's basically he regrets when he's sitting there with the I Love Zack Snyder t-shirt on with Jason Momoa beside him, and he says, "I'd like to thank Joss Whedon who came in and helped my buddy Zack and stuff like that finish the film." Probably thinking, he was only going to do touch-ups, but then again, when you look at his face and look at Jason Momoa's face, not happy. They were all silenced. So now, with this on the go, it's like the actors are now opening up, and more, as I say, I've not really enjoyed, no, I tell a lie, I did watch Angel from Joss Whedon. I didn't really all that care for Serenity and stuff like that. I didn't like his cabin in the woods. It felt like it was everything he does was aimed at young, daft teenagers. So no doubt he was a perfect fit for Avengers. But then when you start getting into the stuff that he'd done to Justice League, and how he's meant to be the so-called up there with the feminists, but then again, news had broke out about how he used women to post that sort of false image about him, and there's a lot of talks behind the scenes that he is a wee bit icky or sexist when it comes to women. And if I recall right, he wanted to do a Batwoman movie or Batgirl, but then that was put on the back burner because he really buggered up Justice League. And for me, I've not really heard of anything for years that Joss Whedon is doing. I think he's finished. I think Justice League finished him, unless he's went back to TV land and doing some sort of stuff. But there was nothing new about him. I remember, one Avengers movie I did see was the first one, something to do with Black Widow falling down the same way as Wonder Woman and The Flash. And I hear when Ray Fisher posted that, and I looked down on the people who liked it, and one of them was a stunt woman for Wonder Woman. And don't quote me on this, but I believe that it was her body that was used for that scene where Flash lands on top of her. And Gal Gadot had no idea about that scene, and they kind of used her face onto that. But hey, that might be a lie or it might be true, but that's what I was hearing. Gal Gadot was not happy with that sort of scene, especially when she wants to push her sort of Wonder Woman to young girls. That's the last sort of image they wanted, and we can clearly see now, and as I said in many videos regarding Cyborg, that when he ripped his t-shirt off, it said "I love Zack Snyder." You could tell he's the sort of man, along with Jason Momoa, that would back Ben Affleck, back Zack to the hilt. And now because he's confirmed to come out of this film, he's like, whatever contact he had about what he can say, he's been in that. He's realising now that Joss did not come in to save the film. He came in because the studio wanted him to basically kind of rip Zack Snyder's video, rip it to bits, and put his own sort of Avengers, Buffy, Angel, all rolled into one, Serenity, that sort of vision into the film, and it did not work. And lo and behold, as we know, the actors that came out, now we can look at those scenes with fresh eyes as they're coming down to Comic Con to thing with the Justice League. I'm seeing it and I'm seeing it through a new glass lens. They were not happy at all. And the fact that Ben Affleck came out and was so happy for Zack, and I believe, as I say, that Ben Affleck has signed more contracts, so that it is looking more and more possible that he will be in for a Justice League 2, a Justice League 3, and maybe a Justice League film. Now, going back to the Michael Keaton thing, I don't. I think I've been hearing other things that it's just a wee cameo role, and that he is playing the sort of Kingdom Come, sort of older version of Batman, and it would just be a wee small part in the role. But again, that'll be them being able to go off in a tangent. Who knows who else they might bring in? But there's it's not that he's there to say, right, we're not using Ben Affleck, or we're not using Robert Pattinson. He's just there to sort of for the fans, and it's really I cannot express this enough. And as I say, we have that Justice Con coming up. Tune into it, listen to it. It's Zack, it's Jay Olivia who supported Zack through all of these times, who really was his backbone, and who else then? The reporter at Darkside, people that were the winners of several competitions, the posters and everything else, the t-shirts. Yep, and it's funny seeing Just Swanson as a journalist and stuff, but he does have that gift of the gab, so I'll be hooked watching it as well, and finding out what Zack Snyder has to say and going forward. And hopefully this will be so big, newsworthy, it will spread around the world. And I hope you'll watch it and you'll contact me and let me know how excited you guys are as well. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.